I completely forgot that I probably should have held off on getting the playlist started because of... You're late. You're late? I'm mad that it was late. Anyways, here, let me sneak some shoutouts real quick in for some streamer beans, then we can get the yapping. We got Saber. Go give him a check out. Very, very heckin' spectacular artist. Very, very sweet bean. And we also got Astral. Go give these two sweethearts follows. But yeah, no, you're still using Spotify, right? We are, although we're not using we're not doing like song requests at the moment. Never mind, I just realized no song requests. Yeah, we're just doing some just chatting. Before, I was gonna play some Dredge today. Relatively something easy to kind of come back to. But yeah. Congrats, I guess, on Zeph for being the resident, planner, family planner person who has to, figure out the Disney vacations. I won't lie, everything I've learned about Disney vacations recently scares the fuck out of me. I think if someone else paid for me to go to Disney, I would, but I don't think I would go there. I think someone would need to cover the entire cost for me to justify going to Disney, because the experience right now seems kind of miserable. But no. For me, I don't know. If I had to look at a lightning lane guide again, I'm going to fucking die. That's the fucking thing. Every single time I watch any video about oh yeah, the Disney, how was the Disney park experience recently? It's always it's like the fucking it's like, solving the Da Vinci Code to get it's oh yeah, you get your lightning lane plus, you got to make sure that you wake up at fucking 4:15 a.m. so you can guarantee you get the 2 lightning lane passes that you want for the really, really high demand things. Disney Genie Plus. Exactly. It's why okay, cool. I'm glad that I need to fucking actually solve the Da Vinci Code in order to actually have a good time going to your fucking park. I'm gonna be honest with you, I would just go anywhere else. But then again, I don't have, I don't interact with children. I don't have any children that I need to entertain. So I'm not even that. I feel like they would still have a better time going to a traditional park, something that's not Disney based, where it's okay, they don't have to wait 3 hours in a line. Master's degree in Disney Parkonomics. I have rewatched the Defunctland video about the Fast Pass 30 times. And every time I fucking rewatch it, I discover some new bullshit that I'm like, oh my god. The funny thing is that video came out I think 2 to 3 years, and it's already aged beautifully because it's only gotten worse. The parks have only gotten worse. The fucking the video came out right after the COVID quarantine was loosened. So it was what? That was 2021. So it's probably going on 3 or 4 years now. It's okay, I'm glad that I'm glad nothing is meaningfully improved. If I have to watch another Disney adult talk about a restaurant, I might go to. I'm going to cry myself to sleep. Yeah, that's the thing. It's also it's just it to some degree, the way that the Disney park experience seems to go now is entirely antithetical to the way I like to do vacations. And it might just be because of the nature of the vacations I've taken a lot recently, because most of my vacations are associated with furry conventions. Because that's, the only thing I can really justify taking time off for, because I don't get PTO, unfortunately. So, if I take time off, I just don't, it costs me extra. But no, it's fucking, every time I I look at going to a convention, I'm I need to build in for myself at least that section of time to be okay, you mean me kidnapping you? Yeah, I did get kidnapped for this weekend. Also, I'm building a fucking Star Wars orb droid, and no one can stop me at this point. I don't care, it's $120. I need the funny orb. Understandable. But no, it's okay. When I go to a convention, I have I will write down a list of events I want to go to. They'll be oh, the meet and greets, the panels that I want to go to at a convention. And then other than that, I like set aside through a clerical error. I got 6 weeks free vacation time off in my year one of work. What the fuck? I I can't even mauled because I'm just too tired to experience the concept of anger about how fucked up my situation is, but like it's whatever. Um no, but like when I go to a convention, I need to have those sections. And it'll go, oh hey, you're like, yeah, that's right, the Chainsaw Man movie. I've heard really, really good things about it. Um but no, I need to have like structural points where I'm like, yes, I need to go to here to go to this thing. But outside of those like fixed points, I kind of like give myself free reign to do whatever I want, and like that usually ends up leading to a lot of spontaneous like hangouts that I think are really, really good. I guess they try to fix it, but they never did. That definitely is. I mean, like at that point, you just take the time. I think at that point, if it's like you tell HR, "Hey, I have more PTO than I'm supposed to," and like you've done your due diligence. I think you just take that as like, okay, I just have this amount of time, in addition, and then you just like, you know. But no, like, I miss having work benefits. I think that's as sad as that sentence is. That is kind of where I'm at right now. That's my Epcot plan, just fucking around the world, around the world section for half a day after riding the Guardians of the Galaxy ones. I definitely have heard about people who drink, who get a drink at every section of Epcot, and that sounds like a pretty good way to fucking die, especially in the Florida heat. Do not do that. I don't know if you're a drinker, but like I would recommend against doing that. Or if you're going to do that, start at like 5 in the morning and then pace yourself. Like start at 5 in the morning, be that asshole who's day drunk for an entire like 16 hours, and then like go to bed drunk. Like that's I think that's the shot if you want to drink at every single location at Epcot. You know my plan. Wait, is that actually day drinking before drinking the hotel room? Yep. Yeah, I listen, you're gonna white girl wasted. Oh my god, absolutely. Like that's some fucking you to some degree it's like your options are either to be white girl wasted day drunk asshole or literally die. Like literally have like alcohol poisoning. And as much as the former sucks, the latter literally ends your life. So I think the former's a little bit better. But no, I definitely because I went to let's see, how old was I? I want to say it was like I was like 10 or 11 when I went to Disney World. I don't know, whichever the one in Florida is. I don't care to remember the naming convention. I think that one's World. But no, I did go when I was like 10 or 11, and I had a fucking great time. But I was also like a kid, for me I was it was I was a kid and my mom understood how to use the at the time they were doing the fast pass system. So like we're fucking thriving. Not getting any of the beers as I'm certified bitter taste hater. Luckily every Disney pavilion has sugary drinks. I'm sorry, I misread that. Surgery drinks. But no, beer is an acquired taste, and I am slowly acquiring it in the same way that I'm also slowly acquiring like a taste for black coffee. And by slowly acquiring, I mean like I prefer my coffee with a little bit of cream. I don't need the sugar. But yeah, I can like reasonably drink black coffee. It's just like not my preferred. Starky's becoming an adult. I've been an adult since I was like, oh god. The ambiguous reference to past trauma, but I've been an adult since I was like fucking 16. I learned to like black coffee just this year. It's not bad, actually. It is one of those things where it's like you kind of have to like it is one of those things where you need to develop a taste for it. But like once you do, also I don't like big brew beers too watered down. I definitely prefer like I can't do any of the like, oh, it's like, like I can't do the Busch or the Miller or the like the Dos Equis or whatever. I can't do any of those like big name brewers. I do like a really like a small like batch brewery style place where it's just like, oh yeah, it's like if the alcohol I plan on drinking is gonna need surgery. There was one beer I ruined for my brother, because we went to a local like small batch brewery, and they're like, here, like it was like it was a savory beer. Um and My brother was like, "Yo, this beer tastes great," and then he handed it to me, and I'm like, I take a sip, I look him in the eye, and I said, "That's soy sauce. You're drinking soy sauce." Because it tasted exactly like soy sauce. It was like watered down soy sauce, slightly lower, like less salt. So like it wasn't dehydrating the fuck out of you. It was good. Don't get me wrong. It was delicious, but it was also soy sauce. And he was very displeased with me about putting that fact out. He was like, "I fucking hate you. I hate what you've done to me, mommy." No, exactly. It was just pure savory. Soy sauce, aka salt juice. I've been mentally an adult since I was 10, not gonna lie. The trauma adds 10 years. But no, that's not the only time I've ever like ruined my brother with comparisons to other foods. Um, when I turned 21, because I at the time, and to some degree still do, have a taste preference that lines more hard liquor and sweet fruity. So he got me Bombay Gin, which is a relatively nice bottle of gin. It was specifically the blackberry flavor. Bitch bird. Wow. Wow, Mr. Mlemlon. Bad and naughty frog. Naughty frogs get put into the the frog wiggler. Places you into the pear wiggler. But no, welcome on in. Welcome on, Melon. How you doing, you sweet bean? How was your weekend? Uh, but no, or was that what was that at? I was talking about that's right, the Bombay Gin. He got me Bombay Gin. That is the CaraQuest 64 I presume head? I don't know. It's like it's a team of three people, so it was good thinking about what to make for dinner. Hmm. I mean, it's getting cold, so like you can start doing some soups. Soups are very tasty. I'm excited to do some soups and some curries as we enter the winter months again. But no, Bombay Gin. Excuse me, Mr. Bitch Bird. We are 6 now. Oh shit, doubled in size. Hell yeah. If you're ever looking for a programmer slash, I don't know what I can offer. Programming, I guess like concept art. Is that Melty Blood music? It is. Melty Blood music fucking slaps. Off from your body. God damn. Hardney points at the frog. I think that probably is illegal. I think that's what they call quid pro quo sexual harassment. But no. For pleasure or your body's still cheaper, probably. Shut the fuck up. Oh my god. But no, the Bombay Gin. It's something about the combination of the juniper berries and the acidity of the blackberries perfectly recreated in the aftertaste mustard. I would take the shot. I would be like, that's, it goes down smooth, and then the aftertaste is just so heavily mustard. And when I told my brother this, he looked at me like I fucking lost my mind, and then he took a shot, and I'm like, it's the aftertaste. He's like, oh, okay, yeah, no, you're right, and I hate it. I was thinking about a human sacrifice way, not gonna lie. I had to pay money for Starky's body. Listen, I know I'm a streamer, and I know streamers are like second only. Like, there's nothing wrong with sex work, but the OnlyFans is only if I ever hit Twitch partner. We ain't there ain't gonna be no body on the market until we hit Twitch partner. Oh god, but no. I'm gonna be honest. Like, there is, Starky bathwater. Oh god, no. To be fair, I think they did like actual studies of the bathwater from what's her face, and they're like, yeah, she probably this is probably just tap water. There was no human skin cells in there. Like they couldn't find anything. Starkey cum bottle. God damn, Ellen. Certain frog is very clearly worked up. Is it frog mating season? What's going on? But no, like, I mean, if someone's experts, like, you know what? I could probably I could probably sell tap water and just claim it's bath water. I'm bored brain tonight. But like horned brained, I'd buy that. You'd buy tap water with my face plastered on it. You know what? I don't know how to feel about that. I won't lie. Yes, horn brain, but no. Hey, maybe one day, you know, if in the very unlikely event we could get like a gamer subs, yeah, that would never happen. I'm not gonna lie, but you know, the hope would be like, you know, gamer subs flavor or whatever. Want to drink straight from the tap though? Oh my god. Anyways, we got this emote on the bottle. Oh my god, that would actually be really fucking funny. The Starky 17 sweat.
Where the wretch?
Starky, I am going to be honest. A part of your body has been on the market. Notably your appendix and one of your kidneys have been listed for sale.
I mean, the good news is that I just kind of put those back. The joy of being goo is that they're like the appendix cells are kind of just like, I don't know, it's just appendix section, and then you make a new appendix. What would your gamer sub flavor be called? That's a good question. That's the kind of thing where it's like, to some degree, it is like definitely putting the cart before the horse. They're always like either puns or like extremely horny, and I feel like I would definitely line up more on the pun side of things. What was it? I feel like a bird goo is probably deeply. Bird goo is definitely like, I feel like that's too easy. Like that's too easy as like a horny option. You see what I mean? Don't forget the third option that's being deeply unhinged. Oh yes, Grandma's Ashes, or Biden Blast, or Lean. That's right. There we could go deeply unhinged. Cloaca Quench. I hate it. Oh my god, that is awful. What? Hold up. What if it was just egg? What if my flavor is just egg? Yes, I would like to buy a 50 a like, you know, 16-ounce container of egg. Guano cheese subs. What are you drinking? Egg. Okay, I do kind of like that idea actually. Just going full unhinged. Actually, so I did actually I think you stopped by Yakima. I'm glad I was sweeping. But no, because I actually got my first G sub stuff. I got the Jolene Cujo JoJo Part 6 flavor, and it's really good. I'm a big fan of it. But hopefully all have been having good weekends. This weekend I went up to Michigan. I had a copious amount of cheese, like a lot of fucking cheese. I'm trying to think of all of the cheese I had. Because it was definitely like, at one point I had the flaming death by cheeseburger at a burger place. Where we also got, it was pizza. Did you bring cheese for us? No. Oh fuck, what are they called? They're like pizza wontons, or pizza rangoons. Did you try to brie yourself? What? Brie yourself? I'm looking at that. I'm like, what is the joke? I'm missing the joke here. Chat, I might be a little stupid. But no. So they had fucking pizza rangoons, and they were fucking spectacular. I actually never thought of that combination, but it was really, really good. There was also the flaming death by cheeseburger. And then the day after, we went to another burger place, and I got the dirty martini burger, where it was like burger, blue cheese. It was blue cheese and also the fucking Gouda. So it was 2 cheeses. So I'm just extra like, you know, I just had a lot of cheese this weekend. And frankly, that, you know, that's just a way to fix me. A way to adjust and improve my life is just to give me copious amounts of fried and or heated cheese. And it definitely helped a little bit. You were more cheese than bird for some hours. Honestly, a little bit. Let's see, what was... There was another thing. Oh, that's right. I got to do pottery for the first time in like a decade. I'm not gonna lie, for a second, when I heard about the dirty martini burger, my mental image was a burger dunked into a tub of dirty martini. Very Midwest of you. Okay, in high school, I took the only fucking C I ever got in any of my courses in high school was in fucking pottery 2. Cannabis, no. Welcome on campus. Good night, Sweet Bean. Blue cheese. Shut the fuck up. Listen, I will pull up the fucking like blue cheese has mold in it. But no, a burger dunked in dirty martini sounds fucking vile, though. Gosh, I'm gonna eat so much cheese in a minute. I wish I had pottery on school. It's definitely an experience. I think the fact is though that like you do kind of need more than like an hour to like reasonably do a lot of like the bigger stuff for pottery. And like I think that's part of why I was really struggling with the second pottery course, was because I was just like I need to rush myself, but like in doing that I just fucked up and constantly wasted clay. Luckily, you know, I was able to just kind of run that back, but also, you know, just a whole fucking mess of like what why am I like this? But no, it was relatively nice. I'm not good with sculpting. Hold up, let me actually send myself the picture, because I did take a picture and I need to let me hold up. That's not the right chat. Okay, send myself, because I took a picture of it. Okay. It is, you know, I think like there were sections that were both sculpting and then using the wheel. Using the wheel is fucking hard, by the way. Like that is, I think that's the part where I was like I was always getting stuffed. But no, like this is how my pottery thing turned out. And I was very, very happy with it. Hold up. No, that's their general purpose. I ended up basically making a weird bowl and fluting the edges. And then we painted it because unfortunately like the options were either wait 2 weeks and then drive back up, which probably wasn't going to happen, especially with how schedules have been recently, or just paint it while it's still wet. And I was relatively happy. I was going for like kind of a coral look, or like not coral, but like what's the fucking anemone looking. But yeah, so here in 2 weeks, apparently they're gonna fire it, and I'm gonna get it back, which I'm excited about. Admittedly, it is very thin, so it definitely is fragile. It wouldn't surprise me if it fucking like detonates in the like the fucking the eternal like anxiety of being into pottery, and then like the instant like you're just like terrified that the thing is gonna fucking detonate the instant it gets like cooked. We didn't have pottery in my classes, so we had a choice of food tech. So it was like home ec, cooking, resistant materials, wooden metal working, or graphic design. Interesting. Luckily, so like I went to high school near a college town, so all the professors' kids went to where I did. So we ended up actually having like pretty well funded like art stuff. But no, like I definitely like. Part of me does look at like you know, like what would I have done if I didn't do pottery, and the answer is probably art still. I actually like I did do like some sketching and art in high school. I just like I didn't really take to it until like I became an adult, and then suddenly being able to draw your persona makes art a lot more appealing, I won't lie. It is kind of funny how that happens, huh? But yeah, no. I think we're gonna go ahead and get started on Dredge. Oh, Lyra! Oh. Here, let me get the Twitch chat. Welcome on in, Raiders! Here. Welcome on in, though. How's Minecraft? What were you doing in Minecraft? Was it modded? Vanilla? Were you doing like an experience pack or whatever? But welcome on in. Glad to have you, Sweet Beans. The eclipse has come to steal your lamps. Wait. I guess to be fair, like you use hardcore vanilla. Oh god. I do not have the patience for hardcore. I won't lie. I definitely like it. I got like halfway through like a hardcore world, and I'm like, eh. I just got bored. That's like, okay. Also, if you're not already following Lyra, go give Lyra a follow. Heckin' super sweet burb. This is their second date. I nearly died from a baby zombie. Those little bastards are the worst. Minecraft is up there with Stardew Valley in games I cannot play anymore because they were my hyperfixation for at least a year. And then I can't force myself, like I can't do like modern Minecraft anymore. I can't do like Stardew Valley at all anymore because I played it for so long and hyperfixated on it that like I can't I can't force myself through the beginning phase anymore. I would need to like, I think for either of those, I would need to play alongside someone. Like I would need to have someone consistently on to be like, hey, let's play Stardew Valley together. So that way, like I could like have someone to chat to while while I do my usual Stardew Valley bullshit. Also, there are mods because I actually don't mess around with mods a lot in games I play, mostly because like I play through a game fully and I don't play it again. I need to probably like reconsider that. But no, like I definitely like, and I think like Minecraft is one of the few examples of like games I have played modded because the mods are such a fundamentally different experience. That's like, okay, it's like you're not even playing Minecraft anymore. You're playing Factorio in Minecraft, or you're playing like a dungeon crawler in Minecraft. Like that's. But no, hopefully you had a good time. Thank you for bringing your community over. Hopefully have if you got to go rest up, go take care of yourself. I completely understand it. Go take care of yourself, though. I need to sit down and do some drawings at some point. I just have no time recently. That's the thing. The motivation and time are like the hardest things. I was traveling and hid in a cave and I thought I had mob-proofed it. Nope, almost lost the run. We ended in my, oh, well, come on, Shraw. How dare you? First of all, how dare you? You're gonna fucking... This is going to cause so many problems for myself because I have to now, there you go, chatting position. I was traveling and hitting a cave. I had mod-proofed it. Nope, almost lost the run. We ended in me finding a third village and finding a compass for the lodestone I found in the ruined portal, so I ended up making a home there. Awesome. Pokemon and Shroud, glad to have you, Sweeping. If you got to do the post-stream care, I completely get it. God knows that usually when when I'm done with streaming, I just kind of like, I immediately fucking like skulk in my kitchen looking for food. Yeah, I need exactly. Go get you some snacks. We will actually be starting Dredge up here shortly. Graphic design is my passion. Welcome on in, Shraw, though. Can we get a shout for Shadraw? All right. Here, let me go and pop open Dredge. And then we can pop over to the gameplay screen. I need to use the screen more. Oh, no, what the fuck? Oh, I'm dumb. That's right, because there we go. But yeah, I'm trying to think of like, not really a whole lot to report on my life. I'm gonna try, because like I'm looking now for specifically websites that are like hosting jobs for people to like international job applicants, which is such a struggle. I have limited time because I help run a nonprofit community club. I think the big thing is like, if I could get away with working like 30 hours a week, I would absolutely pick up working out. I want to like look, I don't want to look like Starky, but I do want to add on some like muscle mass and just bulk up. But no, like I just like, I'm so perpetually exhausted. Even then, like, even with like the fact that like to some degree I feel bad that like I don't do enough to like meaningfully progress my life, but then again I have to remind myself of like all the things that I am currently doing. I wish I could do more non-profit work. That honestly, that would be fun as well. Okay, we got researcher lady. Tell me about the specimens you're after. Take a look at the list of the specimens I need. Please drop them off here. You might need to experiment with different fishing strategies to collect all of them. Starky, you have like a million things you want to do. Yeah, it seems you can't do it all. I mean, that's fair. I try to do what I can via my state government position. You need a pile of fresh Alfredo. I mean, I don't, but like, I'm now imagining you just handing me like a fistful of freshly cooked Alfredo and just being like, here. But no, like I would say hands me Alfredo out of my pocket. I think it's like, I would argue it's in human nature to want to do things. Like I would say, like a sign of a well-adjusted human and adult is the desire to go out and experience the world. And I'm not gonna kind of give that up. What's Alfredo made out of anyways? It's just pasta. It's just a different shape of pasta. Or wait, no. I'm fucking stupid. I was thinking fettuccine. Alfredo is cream cheese, or heavy cream, and yeah, it's basically just cream and then a bunch of spices and like salt and whatever. But no, Alfredo and fettuccine are both like synonymous with each other. Well, yeah, they're linked. Alfredo is specifically the sauce. Fettuccine is the pasta that the sauce goes on top of. But no, like I think the desire, like I'm not gonna like tell myself to not be excited about the prospect of exploring the world, because I think that that's genuinely like a good, well-reasoned and important thing for me to do, is to have excitement about things, to want to learn and develop further as an adult and as a person. Just so long as those desires don't get in the way of me functioning, I think therein lies the balance. Welcome on, Ocean. I'm glad to have you, Sweet Bean. The only problem is functioning nowadays, due to the nature of late-stage capitalism, is fucking impossible. So, I'm under no misapprehension that I'm gonna be allowed to like retire. I will work until the day I die. Make sure, hey, if pro late stage capitalism tip, if you're gonna die, make sure to do it on the job, so that way they have to spend money cleaning up your corpse. Functioning is 150% of your time available. Yep. The curiosity and whimsy. I think curiosity and whimsy, even as difficult as they are to fund nowadays, are like fundamentally important to like the concept of hope. Like I think hope is powered by the desire to explore and to, as of today, I'm only realizing how capitalism affects me. It's also, you know, I would argue, like, okay, every single thing that is bad is a result of like a lot of the problems of today are fixable with the current technology infrastructure we have, but it is more profitable for those problems to exist than it is to solve them. Fundamentally, capitalism does not exist in its current state without enabling and encouraging human suffering. I wouldn't even say it's late-stage capitalism anymore. It's more of a nepo kleptocracy these days. Corporate would like you to find a difference between the two pictures. They're the same picture. That is unfortunately what late-stage capitalism is. It is just a nepo kleptocracy. Tell me about yourself. Okay. I don't think there's much to say. I studied biological sciences at Iron Haven College. It was a struggle. There were no other female students in the department that year, or the year before, or the year before that. It's hard not to feel like an outsider in an environment like that, you know? You probably don't. When I graduated, I managed to land a job at the Northern Biological Research Society, and then, well, I was posted here, by myself. I thought I would relish the peace and quiet, but I miss having company. I've always had someone, or at least a pet. Out here, it's just machines. What sort of creature attacked you? Well, I got the sense that it was attacking the research outpost itself rather than me specifically. I suspect it was disturbed by some of my monitoring equipment. There were dozens of machines running there, all powered by a noisy generator. It was huge, larger than any other marine species I've studied, attacked with tentacles, so I'd guess it's some sort of octopus or squid? Or an anemone? One of my research vessels was moored around the back of the station, so I managed to slip away in that while I was tearing apart the front. There's a lot of valuable data and equipment left there, but I'm not going back. I can't. I won't face it again. Have you noticed anything else unusual since you arrived? Now that you mention it, I've been so preoccupied with the attacks and having to rebuild here, I almost forgotten. I found these letters from my sister. She'd sent them to me while I was studying before she... The researcher is quiet for a moment and stares off to the side. Anyway, I keep finding them amongst my papers. I don't remember packing them, but I must have. I started finding them more frequently. They turned up in my collection nets and my sampling tubes. They were letters I've never seen before, but they weren't her writing. They were her name. They were saying things, talking about things that happened after she died. I can't explain it. That is very weird. That is very, very bizarre. Girly Pop, that is extremely noteworthy. All right. I can't put fish in here or else they case someone will be missing this. Oh, yeah, that's right. Things are things are weird here. I mean, fair, this is Eldritch Fishing Sim, so. Oh, I forgot about the ability to just experience anxiety at will. Sorry, the Borbs taste like Eldritch Madness. It's a very powerful ability to just experience anxiety. Like, this is literally just like, it's existing but faster, and that's just anxiety. What is here? Me when I'm sitting there doing nothing but do it faster. Excuse me, what? I need abyssal? Okay, fine. Pursuits. Collect all the samples, catch a tiger mackerel, catch a rare fish. Deliver hunger. Oh god, we got a lot of side quests to do. Messages. We are engaged to be married. He sailed us out to the very center of the stellar basin to see the lights. That's just metaphor refantasio. Is that a very side quest heavy game? I also know it as being the one where it has the token furry. I'm gonna be honest with you. People are like, "Oh my god, the guy from Metaphor for Fantasio is so hot." He's just a token furry. I'm sorry to the Metaphor fans out there. We set us out to the very center of Stellar Basin to see the lights. We talked for hours, something we have not done in such a long time, waiting and hoping. Sometime past midnight, as we were growing delirious and hysterical from the lack of sleep, the aurora shimmered into the sky above. When I turned to see his reaction, he was already down on one knee. I cannot remember what he even said, or what I said, but I know that I said yes. The ring is beautiful, and with the span of jewels going right the way around, I cannot take my eyes off of it. P.S. I was not sure whether to write this under yesterday's date or today's, given that it occurred at the conjunction of days, but I feel that the news is significant enough to warrant spanning multiple days. Multiple entries. Alright, what do we got here? I need to find a place where I can sell my shit. I mean, they said that there was like a... I can't remember, they said something to the effect of there being like a fucking, like a hotel, motel, Holiday Inn around here somewhere. What are you? Okay, you're relatively common fish. I sure hope the fish sodas don't discover this stream and hear me shit-talking their specific species of fish. Do you think like fish species have like, you know, pardon the pun, but do you think fish species like have beef with each other? Do you think like there's like a fucking, there's like a carp species, like there's someone there with a carp sona who's like the fucking shark sonas, god damn it. Can I fit all of this? I feel like I can. Well, I can fit everything except for the wood. There's a nice amount of side quests. Some are needed for the true ending, like in Persona games, but those are easily identifiable. The rest is the expected stuff for rewards and challenges. This looks like a place I can sell something. Oh, this is probably a flag. I do think, like, if you're going to, like, lock, like, 100% completion behind, like, a specific thing in a game, you have to, like, in some way delineate that. Is there no one here? This place looks like it's, like, abandoned. Where's the dog? There's a skinny brown dog leaping around in the shallows. Occasionally it lunges in the water, snapping at some small silvery fish. This technique is ineffective. You jump off the boat into the thigh-high water. The dog stops chasing fish and focuses on you. Slowly approach. You wade towards the shore. As you get near, the dog backs up a little way. It sits. Throw some fish towards the dog. You throw some scraps towards the dog, which land in the sand. The dog eats them along with a mouthful of sand. Slowly approach. You start to walk closer to the dog, but it runs away nervously and hides in some bushes. After a few moments, it emerges again. I'm not patting the dog without, you know, without it being... You make a soft, encouraging sound noises, and the dog cautiously approaches. It stops just ahead of your reach. Hold out some fish in your hand. You hold out some fish scraps in the palm of your hand. The dog approaches slowly, but soon begins licking them. Now we can pat that dog. You reach out and gently pat the dog. Its eyes follow your hands, and it seems to understand that you're not a threat. You make your way back towards the boat. As you're wading out, you hear the sloshing of 4 legs cutting through the water. You stop and turn around. The dog is standing a few paces behind you. It tilts its head questioningly. You continue, this time with the dog alongside. Its tail's wagging so hard it beats the water into a froth behind it. Okay, well... I don't have space for you right now, buddy. I'm sorry. The dog behind the treading the water beside the boat. After some time, it turns around and swims back to the shore. I will come back for you. I don't have any space. I literally, what the fuck? Close debris. Should be use explosives. Do you have any past explosives? Perhaps a whaler ink. God fucking damn it! You left them. What the fuck? I don't have any space. You'll forget. I won't forget. The big thing is, like, okay, I need to find a place to bring the puppy, because I want him to be safe. And we, as we've established on this fishing vessel, are not a safe place to be. Oh, fuck it, what the fuck are... Nope, Okay, that actually scared me. Oh, that's fucking awful. Nope, fuck out. Fuck out of here. I don't know what I was expecting. That's extremely mean of the game to do. Also, hi, traveling merchant. Wait. Did we get hit? Wait, it fucking rotted. I see. Well, that's unfortunate. You left the dog for a rot? I did. It was fish at the time. It did. Thanks to retired whale info, I'm now carrying a small stock of explosives. Oh shit me. Really, Pop, hand them over. Okay, shipyard. Okay, we need metal scrap, 2 refined metal, and lumber. Which I can pick up some lumber. Starky, how could you? I listen. The dog wasn't safe on my boat. It wasn't safe on my boat because I don't want the dog to die in the same way that the fucking the what's his face died. But the food rotted? The effort for some stupid rotting fish. I'm gonna shit myself inside out. I swear to God. Boo this man. I'm gonna fucking perish. Also, welcome on Amber's. Glad to have you, sweet bean. Tungsten floodlights. I do not have the ability to. Okay. I'm being. You know what? Can I talk to you? Who wants a dog? Revenge for the dog? Do you fucking see? Listen. I want the dog to be safe as I do not want the dog to die on my boat.
It's just right over here. Oh, you good, bro?
What do you think of the Stellar Basin? What beautiful crystalline water. It's a shame I can't take my boat as much further in. I've run aground on the corridor a few times. Check out the abandoned resort to the east. It's pretty impressive. There's definitely some decent salvage to be had there. It's kind of amazing how quickly it falls to ruins without people around to maintain it. In a few years, these pontoons will probably go the same way. That's just the way things go, I guess. Okay, listen. I'm going to pick up the dog now. We're going back for the puppy. But one of you people needs to fucking tell me how I can make sure the puppy stays safe. Are you also angry during the day? Oh, I see that. Oh, it's a fucking crab. Incomprehensible rage. Why is the game so fucking loud?
Do you like this? Do you like this?
Nude verb. I've been murdered. That's the least of the problems we got going on. Thank you, Sita. Okay, I'm going. We're picking up the dog. Disembark. Hey, buddy. Slowly approach. Call for the dog. Put out some fish in your hand. Pat the dog. You pat the dog again. It seems to be enjoying it. Let it follow you. Okay. You lift the dog onto the deck. It walks around briefly before curling into while looking up at you. Maybe you can find this dog a more permanent home. Perfect. That's exactly what we wanted now. We got more wood here. We don't need more wood. What's up, Chris?
Good Bob Starky.
I was always gonna pick up the dog. Don't you think for a second? The stone hums quietly, sending ripples through the air around it. Faint shapes dance upon its surface, vanishing before your eyes can focus. Cold stone does not respond to your touch. I'm gonna have to be extra careful now that I got the dog. Now that we got the dog on, you know, we got precious cargo, so. Okay, so we're some refined metal here. That's perfect. We need that. So there's something here? Okay, that's the stone again. Okay. Yeah, there's something down there. The vehemence with which all of you were upset I briefly left a dog on a beach instead of taking it with me when I didn't have room because I had fish, and yes, they spoiled, but I didn't know that at the time that they were going to spoil. Hey, lady, you want a dog? I can't. Stray dog is curled up asleep, opening an eye occasionally to watch you move around the boat. Who's down there? It's Starkymorph. Okay. I'm waiting the night here because, again, precious cargo dog. I ain't about to fucking deal with the fucking the anglerfish again. Those bastards. I thought I fucking left behind after we played Outer Wilds, but no. There's gotta be dick about things 24/7. Okay. Now let's see if we can take the dog back to the station. To the station lady. Welcome on, Raspberry. Hopefully your weekend went well. Also, we're about to run our first set of 3-minute ads. We run those every hour to turn off pre-rolls. We won't have to deal with the ads as soon as they join the stream. Go grab a snack, go grab some hydration, whatever you need to do. Take your dog for a walk. Especially if you bullied me about the dog. You better be taking care of your dog if you're giving me shit about this dog. There's definitely some fucking buried treasure going on around here. It was good, sore through work, sore through the work week, but I'm feeling better. Oh, my dog is well taken care of. What's the smug emote for? Oh god. Oh shit, oh no. You know I don't have a dog, you don't have to bully me about it. Go take your cat for go take your cat for a walk. Something was making a weird noise. All right, what do we got? For fuck's sakes. I recognized it from the fucking thumbnail. Absolutely criminal behavior. Enjoy. This is not ZZZ, right? This is Arknights. Back to Origins. Do you think either of those cats will be okay on a leash for a walk? I mean, Abby might. Arknights. This dog needs a home. Do you want it? A dog? Oh gosh, let me see. Dog bounds over to the researcher. She crouches down to pet the dog, grinning. The dog licks her chin in response. I could definitely take this one off your hand, and I'd love the company. Are you sure? Yes, you should take the dog. Yes, thank you. Oh, we're gonna be such good friends. He can be my assistant. Suddenly the dog stands upright and begins to retch, its stomach heaving. Seconds later, it vomits a wet glob on the floor. Something glistens through the mucus. Oh, that's interesting. I suppose it's yours if you want it. The dog's supposed to have bloodshot eyes. I mean, I think it was drinking seawater, and it did just vomit, so, like, that does check out. Okay. So we're looking for a because I think this is, hold up. So, okay, we probably wouldn't be doing it like this. Let's check the map. We're looking for Penis Island. Oh, well, would you look at that? So it's basically like just due south. Listen, I like to think that the dog and the lady will save each other. Because the lady is clearly some of the Eldritch horrors are after her. Ignore me. That's Penis, baby. Listen, I don't know how old this character is. It's like one of the you know, for all of the fact that like I'm not the hugest fan of the designs of shit, what's it fucking called? Wolfia's. I'm very, very happy that there's like a straight up a thing they say where it's like, yes. Oh god, wait, hold up. Can I even fucking fit you? You are the most inconveniently shaped fish. Look at how fucking inconvenient this fish shape is. But no. If there's one thing that Woofy's does that I think is very, very nice, is that there's just straight up a fucking, like, disclaimer at the beginning. It's like, yes, all of these characters are of the age of majority. Please don't tell me I had to have the fucking thing in my inventory. I'll be, like, slightly displeased if I'm expected to have the damn thing in my inventory. Okay, so I need a Bissell for you. Oh, looks like I probably won't need it. This looks promising. Lying just beneath the surface of the water is a floating chest, held down by the chain that disappears. Oh, fucking, okay. Well, sorry about this. Immediately throw shark back in the water. All right, welcome back from the ads. We just found some. It's not buried treasure at that point, because it's just fucking, it's just on the surface. At some point, I'm gonna need to make a fucking stop back to Little Innsmouth, or I don't remember what the fucking the city's name is. It's Little Innsmouth. The reference is pretty direct. So I think in order to get the thing she's looking for, I kind of have to go fishing at night. Because it's a lot of octopus. You know what? It actually does look like you can drift with your boat, which I'm 100% here for. All right. I've already found this treasure in this map, so I can discard it. Okay, so there's gonna be multiple of those, presumably. I've got a lot of fucking treasure. Nope, I cannot put the fish in here. All right, we sleep. I do like the fact that you can drift a little bit. I don't need to drift a whole lot. I just need the ability to drift. That's the only thing I ask for my game's movement system. Did the fish rot again? No. Because I think you have to have the fish in your inventory for like a week. Like I've never seen the fish do that, so I'm assuming that like they were just in my inventory for like a while. Barracuda. Oh, God damn it. Why are you fucking shaped like this? Well, at least now I have an idea for what the shape is like. God damn it, why? These fish are so fucking, look, okay, look, hold up. Look at this fucking shark. Look at how inconvenient this shark's shape is. That looks friendly. I'm sure, like, nothing bad will happen if I cross just, like, right over that. Disturb water. Hadal? What the fuck is Hadal? Hadal? Is it like Hadal is like Hades? Okay, so I was right that it's not tight. It's like the opposite of tidal. Why is board missile such a long cooldown? Have I caused this with my relentless attacks? I don't know off the top of my head what the cooldown on the board missile is. It's like the deep part of the ocean. I did not know that there was a term for that. My brain immediately was like, it's halal, but that's something very different. Hello, yes, I'm here to sell fish. Basically deeper than abyssal. Finally halal fish that want to be fished. The laboratory is in ruins with equipment and research papers strewn about the place. Open the cupboards. You check the cupboards. You empty the cupboards. I too thought it was a religious concept when I saw it from Roblox pressure. I guess because the idea is like title and then hate all. There are some strange looking prototype parts on the table, but you can't make use of any of them. On the other side of the note, you find a hastily scrawled note. It reads, "Not safe. Expect retaliation imminently. Evacuating to fort." No, it's because Hades is the god of the underworld. Yeah, that like, but like the structure of it. As soon as I like actually thought about it, I'm like, okay, it's the opposite of title, and thus I knew the pronunciation. So same root of Latin being from below. Look around the floor. There are cracks at the base of the structure that grow to large gashes as you follow them along the walls. Something extremely large and powerful created these holes. You slowly reach your arm into one. You pluck an item from the gouge in the floor. An old drainer sputters and ticks over. I know Hadel because of Calamity. Calamity mod's fun enough. Like the Terraria. The Terraria mod? What the fuck are you? I don't think I have space for you yet. Terraria, yeah? Okay. Where the fuck is... What's her face? Is she over here? But yeah, no, unfortunately I can't fish up anything tidal, or I can't fish up anything abyssal or deeper, so... Yeah, that's definitely a friend-shaped thing down there. I'm about to go back and make so much fucking money. Calamity is complicated for my pre-brain. Calamity, oh, it's too complicated for my P-brain. I mean, I'm assuming it's like, it's just, because at some point it becomes a bullet hell. Like, at some point, Calamity just is the experience of going, of, like, you know... Here. Oh, thank you. Like, you're just playing Toho, but in Terraria. When trawling, pay attention to how deep the water is. Not every type of fish likes deep water. Check your encyclopedia if you're not sure. Is Starky talking about his P-brain again? No. This is not a Kofu stream. I need to figure out what Kofu is rebranding as also, apparently. There is no P in this stream. Not allowed. Banned. Why not? I don't have a piss kink. What do you want from me? I'm sorry to be the ruiner of your day. His brain is like a microchip, so it may be pea-sized. Kinks your piss. You need to be more open-minded. I'm not kink shaming other people for being into piss. I'm just saying I'm not into piss. Maybe we can pea-brain Ivan. I mean, listen, Ivan's got a couple other things on the brain. having known him for a while, I have a solid idea of at least a couple of core kinks. Got it. We've been watching Starkymorph this entire time. Oh, without the P, I do. Listen, all I'm saying is multiple times I've bumped into you at furry conventions at either the Vor meet and greet or the Fat Fur meet and greet. So like, the funny thing is like, I'm not, so how many folks here aren't horny? Zero. Oh wait, Ilianos probably isn't. But also I should not speak, honey. I am. I make up for anyone who isn't horny, like always.
Me?
Starkey is horny on stream? No. Never. I would never be horny on stream. That doesn't sound like something I would do.
Me?
I hate it here. Okay. Starky's the least horny person I know. Here's the thing. And I in doing this, I know for a fact I'm telling on every single ace person out there. That says a lot about who I know. Okay, that makes more fair. Ace people, depending on the kind of energy they bring, if the more pure someone seems, the more deeply horny they can be. I will admit that I'm somewhere on that list. It's just which was Starky and Shiny. I prefer to do it in DMs, I think is the big thing. I prefer to do it in DMs with friends I feel comfortable with. It was just to say, like, if I'm comfortable enough to talk to you in DMs, slash, like, you know, I'm comfortable enough to talk about suggestive stuff in DMs. If we've ever... if I've ever, like me, if I've ever initiated if I've ever initiated a chat with you in DMs, I presumably am comfortable enough to discuss the sussy things. God all fucking mighty, I need to get... I need to make a trip back. Floating dock. Okay, we're missing the second refined metal and metal scraps. Does that make me your king friend, Starky? I won't lie, I was kind of specific with my wording where I said if I ever initiate discussion, Starky not comfy enough to DM me. Listen, welcome on to Tigerfire. Can we shout for A, can we shout for Ivanar? And B, can we shout for Tigerfire? I am comfortable enough for the two of you at the very least. But it's also just like one of those things where it's like, there's all Starky hates all of us except me. You see, you got it the other way around. We discussed latex the one time. But no, like you got it the other way around. But no, it also, like, there is worth acknowledging the fuck, what's it called? The like exhaustion factor of just like what you hate only. I have one enemy and his name is Shadraw Dragon. I'm kidding. But no, like, here's the thing. I to some degree, I do think I can come across a little bit intimidating if you've only ever like seen me in chats / on Blue Sky. Feel free to reach out. I can't promise I'll respond immediately. That's a buddy of trying. You shut the fuck up. I hate it here. I am 100% happy to hear from people I meet on Twitch. I can't promise that I will respond quickly. I will try my best to respond, and then from there we can figure out if the conversation flows naturally. I think like that's for me is like that's the kind of energy I think that like I try my best to have, and I need to be better about reaching out to other people too. God knows I want to do a lot more collab stuff. So by the way, I'm high as kites balls right now. I figured as much. How many? As a friend who cares, how many milligrams? Okay. I mean, if you drew Starky Gregnant, who's the father? I hate it. I hate it here. I hate it here. I'm so bullied just all the time. All right, let's fill up on Barracuda. Look at how fucking big this goddamn fish is. 2.5 milligrams? That's not much. You need to go harder. I'm of course joking. Concertina. Oh, this is what? Look at this fucking Barracuda. Its body extends and then collapses together with each gasping breath. Nature dissected into mechanical motion. Depends on 2.5 milligrams of what? I suppose that's fair. That's a more fair point to take. Brahmapuri lightweight. It's so pretty. Hybrid. So I'm assuming hybrid of the two different like, cause there's like it's salvia and indica, I believe, are the two types, like the two overarching like strains of weed. I know there's like a bunch of like specific ones. It's so pretty. It is very pretty, although deeply horrifying to imagine it moving. You want to fish like that when you catch it, right? What, like extremely long? I hate the ones you can find that say like it's still looking / moving long after it's died. Like, what the fuck are these? Okay, time to figure out if I'm gonna get fucking immediately bapped. No, but I need the hadal fish. I'm assuming. Ah, fucking Jesus! Your ship is dashed to pieces. Hey, it didn't even fucking hit me. That's some bullshit, because it didn't fucking touch me. It just like landed on me and I died. Why, no, why bat me? What did I do to deserve bapping? I've done nothing. I'm innocent of these crimes. Okay. You're just an asshole. Swiping at Starky's boats. Show me on the ship where he touched you. Okay, so just being near him. I know it was like 10 times bigger than your ship. I think breaking your ship is a given. Well, the thing is, he did it in fucking one attack. He hit me 4 times in quick succession. There was nothing I could have done. So I need to figure out how to fucking, like, disable that jackass before I can do anything. It's just, like, annoying, but, like, I'm sure I can figure something out. To some degree, I also, like, might just, like, go back to whatever and, like, sell everything I have. Because I have a fuck ton of stuff in my inventory. You heard her, Das Concrete Baby? I hate it so much. I hate the concrete girl. Alrighty. Why? She's just... It's because she's Australian. I should just start shit with all of Australia. It's because she's Australian. That's why I hate her. No, I'm of course joking. It's just so valid, honey. I'm assuming this is a vampire squid? Firefly squid. She's such a hard worker, though. She owns a mining and construction company. Listen, I don't need her telling me about all the concrete she's got. That's concrete. Like, I can spot concrete. I know what concrete looks like. You don't have to keep identifying it for me. Can I grab the... Oh, no, you are not a... That haze means something unfriendly is happening. Passing by to deliver some bird seed. Bye. Welcome on Eagle Jalapeno. Thank you for the bird seed. Bye. Farewell. Can I snag you? Are you a friend? Something slithers onto your cargo hold. Oh, that's the, like, tiny sparkling squids. Okay. No. What's the matter, Shadra? Don't you like the pulsating the pulsating infection that's, you know, decided to step its way onto my ship? Have you discovered it's concrete? I have not. I have not discovered it's concrete. I didn't know concrete do that. Yeah, it's weird, right? It's like, you know, it does. Still don't know. Maybe I need to touch you at night. Nope. Does not seem to be the thing that I need to do, unfortunately. Can I give Shra another shut up because it's funny? Let's go with no for now. To some degree, like, I do appreciate that it is a joke, but also, like, I also want, like, the shouts to be, like, in earnest, be like, hey, you know, this person is, like, someone you should go check out, and we've already given, you know. You know, Diff wins. God damn. Look at that, this thing was going fucking Mach 12. Can I kill you? Legally speaking, no. You're asking the wrong question. It's may I kill you? Okay. Selling you. I'm mad. I didn't mean to sell everything. Debrianator, welcome on in. Can we shout for Debrianator? Speaking of people who I know are streamers and are very sweet beings, we shout for Debrianator. Welcome on in. We are vibing this fine evening. Hopefully you're doing well. How was your weekend? Also, you got is I do like Gwowdy. Gwowdy is adorable. Do you speak? Because it's one of those things where it's like I never know for sure. But do you by chance speak Spanish? I'm not like. Do you fucking mind? Are you? I'm currently learning Spanish. Heck yeah. I took like 4 years of Spanish in high school. Excuse. This fucking fuck ass water tornado. I do speak Tagalog / Filipino. Ooh. I don't know Tagalog. Unfortunately. I do think it has like some influences from Spanish, so I might be able to understand bits and pieces. But you know, I took like 4 years, and I need to. I've been trying my best to hang out in more Spanish-speaking streams. You know, Bones streams, Mixed Art does a lot of Spanish. Evo Yin, I've been lurking in his streams a bit. You know, just places where I can just casually practice. Because like the big thing I need is just like expanded vocabulary. No, I don't. Okay. Hold up. I just realized I can rest until it's. Oh, what the? You're an asshole. You're an asshole, and I hate you. These fuck ass fish. There are a ton of words in Filipino that are borrowed from Spanish. Starky's avoiding the Aussies because he hates them. Listen. I don't hate the Aussies, but the Aussies do hate me. Ever since the incident. Why? Why are you here? Listen, man, I'm just trying to fucking fish. You don't gotta be a dick about things, not the incident. Listen, let's just say one of my Australian friends got very upset when he heard my attempt at an Australian accent, and I'm not allowed to ever do that again. The Aussies wouldn't have happened if you liked. Wouldn't have happened if you liked. The incident wouldn't have happened if you like Aussies. Listen, I do like Aussies. I was very happy to learn about a recent consumed grouper. Once dazzling skin, now bleached and eroded, it barely resists relieved at a final end. Ooh, cool fish. But no, I do like Aussies. I was actually like extremely happy to see that Z Scribbling Noodle recently tied the knot with his fiance, which I'm really happy to hear. Like, the dude's very sweet. He deserves a happy relationship. So you talked about shrimp and grilling them. No, it's not shrimp in Australia. It's prawns. They put prawns on the barbie. Where the fuck am I going?
What does
Oh, I'm going the wrong direction.
Please, please, do not push the button. You have no idea what it...
I hate this game. Listen, okay, Kronos, why'd you kill those people? Why have you done this, Kronos? Didn't you just say you weren't allowed to try the accent? Listen. Just because I'm not allowed to try doesn't mean just because I'm not allowed to doesn't mean that I don't. You gotta be specific with your verbiage.
Do you like this? Do you like this?
Oh no, Australian blue sky. It is really funny seeing the people flood to blue sky. Like it is funny because I'm not on Twitter at all, but I can tell when there's like another Twitter event because there'll be an influx of people who are fucking like they're like, oh hey yeah, blue sky exists, and then they'll like, you know, Starky caught the octopus just to kill it, and I just threw it back. It doesn't kill the octopus to be brought up above water briefly. There we go. But I need to catch some octopus for what's her face, researcher lady. So we need some of these. Can't stand the people who come and go from Blue Sky. It is a little frustrating because it's like it very much is the experience of like watching people like, yeah, the Blue Sky, like something fucking stupid happens on Twitter and it's very clear the platform is going to die inevitably, and then people are like, yeah, let's go on the Blue Sky, and they come on Blue Sky, and then like after a month they just leave again, and I'm just like, come on, man. Because Blue Sky as a platform very much like rewards like actively engaging. We got a Medusa octopus. 8 snapping mouths crawl over each other at the behest of a silent master. I just barely social media, and Blue Sky is the closest thing to common social media I use. I think, to be fair, of all the social medias on display, it's the least garbage. Like we are unfortunately looking at it from the perspective of like it's like from bad to not quite as bad. The fascist platform has been more tilted towards the Fourth Reich, and people still think their engagement over there is. Yeah, I think the most recent thing was like they removed all of the heuristics. There is no algorithm anymore. They're just like, oh yeah, which. They're just asking the AI which posts are most engagement worthy. Okay. So I can get you and you. I can get the firefly squid, but I need to figure out how to get the aurora jellyfish. Catch style. Oh, I need to specifically use the net. If I consider social media as people don't really consider social media, I like Twitch. I think that's also, because like I don't really think of Twitch as being like an entertainment platform. Which like that's I know that's a wild thing to say, but I think Twitch is better. Like Twitch is a lot more fun if you engage with it as a social media instead of a yeah, so I need to figure out how to distract the thing so I can dredge up the cursed item. But no, I think Twitch is a lot better if you treat it like a social media platform. Missing, I don't, oh fuck me, I need a trawl net. Oh, son of a bitch. Okay, fine. It's like slightly annoying, but you know, I think Twitch is at its best if you treat it a little bit more like a social media website than like a content website. It's less like it's less YouTube than it is like Blue Sky, I think. But maybe that's also just because, like, maybe that, because I personally use Twitch as a social media website where, like, I don't give a shit about, like, the numbers. I still buy fish that aren't totally fresh, but if it's completely turned to rot, I can't pay you anything for it. Starky, stop talking, just feed me the content. Shut up, content boy, and give me the content. Hydraulic rod. Catches oceanic. But no, like, I do appreciate where you're that you are joking. But yeah, no, it's just like, I don't know. I feel like treating this website as like a content platform, it just, like, it feels extremely boring as far as content platforms go. Like, the discovery is really bad on this platform. You're not being shown new content, you're just being shown what's popular with people, so it's like, okay. I think fundamentally that's the thing, is like, if you are using Twitch as a social, like, if you are using Twitch as a content platform, you presumably are only following, like, the absolute biggest names out there. And there's nothing wrong with that, but I feel like it's not using, like that's not really, you know, where Twitch's strength is. I feel like it's because it's a live, you know, it's a live stream model, so you want to be interacting with people as part of it. I like how you waited for her to concrete before you continued your sentence. How polite. I am nothing if not polite. Welcome to the... That's a crisp.
Silence boy and just streamed.
Okay, I see how it is. But no, so, like, Loki, you actually have brushed against the Midwest. Like, in the Midwest, people here would rather die than be impolite. Like, that is a meaningful, like, do not make a fuss here. Chris says it so aggressively. Did I fucking kill you? Am I not supposed to be, Oh, they're like landmines. They, like, drift towards you slowly. I see now. Your lies. But no. Wouldn't you like to know, weather boy? Hi, bird father. Welcome on, medic. Glad to have you, sweet bean. It me, the bird. We're just yapping about, like Twitch is a social media platform, which again, like, nuke? Why are you nuking me? That's very rude. I just got those nukes polished. But no, like, Why? But no, I feel like if you're, because the discovery on Twitch is bad, so you're not, like, discovering, like, a new streamer whose content you really love unless you're, like, engaging with it in a, like, social. All right, fine. I won't talk anymore. I see how it is. I see what y'all want. It's clearly not me talking. What if I actually just, like, went perfectly silent for, like, an extended period? But also, welcome on, Thomas. Glad to have you, sweet bean. I'll do it. Don't fucking tempt me. It is, in fact, a very little skin off of my nose to just silently play video games. What if we went silent? Then there will be bonks. Think of this hydrate in the stretch. Actually, I think Starky would prefer this. I wouldn't prefer you guys being silent. Starky silent. Because, like, it is, like, a thing where it's like... Because, like, I don't... like I specifically avoid having numbers up. A, because the number only madness lies in the numbers. There's not but madness to be found there. But also B, because you know I just don't think it should matter. So like I actively do not have the numbers up. I do not actively nut. Excuse me? This doesn't seem like it's good. Scott, birds! Oh, so this is these birds are assholes. They're gonna steal my fish. I need those fish. Or they had their fill. Little thieving pricks. Only passively nut. No active nut, only passive nut. I mean, to be fair, it is still October for another 4 days. Why? Nope. Nope, that one slipped out. That one slipped past the filter. La Horny has left me. Welcome back, Melon. Now with 99% the horny. Or 99% less horny. Title still says just chatting. You are correct. You are correct. No one corrected me, but you are correct. We are now playing Dredge. No broken nut. Again, see previous comment about Locktober. Welcome on, Death Nation. How dare you take my shirt like this? I can think properly now that I'm not hungry. I don't think you were hungry. I think you were something very different. Oh, thank you for the 10 biddies, medic. Thank you so much. But no, like as I was mentioning earlier, no hungry. But as I was talking earlier, because I actively avoid, letting the numbers show. To some degree, like I view, like viewer, like you know, chat engagement. I think is like the main metrics by which I view how well I'm doing at any given moment. Which, and also like that's not even necessarily a good metric in and of itself, because like sometimes there'll be like during my art streams, people just like hanging out. Quote to the lamb ass fishing mechanic. I mean, listen, there's only so many ways you can fish in video games. You avoid scary games. I don't avoid them. I actively play a bunch of scary games. I just like, it's one of those things where it's like I usually try to save them for like events. Dolly cares about us, chat. I do in fact care about you guys. Y'all are gremlins, but I care about you. Okay. Firefly squid. Aurora jellyfish. Thank you. Looks like you've caught all the surface specimens I need. But yes, I do also need some from deeper down, but that's going to be a problem. I don't have the equipment to catch anything deeper anyway. I developed a device to retrieve samples from the abyssal zone. This was over in the other research outpost before the attack. I have an idea of how to keep the creature at bay long enough to collect those samples, but while I work on that, I need to retrieve some prototype parts. Carefully, I suggest you go during the day. I wouldn't want to be out of the reef at night. I'll be going for now. Alright. Wood. Ring. Okay, I'm gonna actually have to make a stop by soon. With the rate things are going right now. I've got to buy a drink. I've actually like I'm trying to cut, like I've decided to finally take the jump and try my hardest to cut like sugary sodas out of my diet. Or at the very least like limiting myself to just one a day. Okay, so that's abyssal. I should probably sell these fish first. And since I'm selling the fish anyway, I might as well catch a few along the way. So you should go walking. What does walking have to do with drinking less sugar? I'm genuinely perplexed. I am befuddled. All right. But no, like, it's just like one of those things where it's like, I saw a video, it's talking about like, apparently like sugar sweetened drinks are like uniquely bad. Like they are like the single worst thing you can be doing for yourself, apparently. So I'm like, okay. Hot Borb. But no, like, I think genuinely the big things I want to do, like, I think my diet's relatively good. I just need to cut out sugary sweets and then, like, sugary drinks and then, work out more. Like, those are the only two things I feel like I would make as, like, meaningful life changes at the current point of things. Okay. Twin prop engines. Can move you here. Move you to storage. Can I move you here? Okay, that's handy. Look up on cost. Good idea, Sweet Bean. And since we're doing upgrades, there we go. I made the mistake of talking about sub-ingredients and mayo around furries. God fucking damn it. Why are you like this? Anyways, here. Storage. My storage. Okay. I, at this point, kind of need to go back and start selling some of this stuff because there's so much just random bullshit in my inventory. Not my fault the convo took a turn into vor. God, okay, A, this is why you can't be trusted with mayonnaise discussion. But also, B, what are you expecting? If you're talking with furries, you have to acknowledge the like 90% probability that someone's gonna mention vor offhandedly. They're like that's like the fucking like that is an inevitability. That is intrinsically part of the discussion you're going to have to accept when it comes to furries. Shut the fuck up. You Starky cannot avoid it. Welcome on in, Cam. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. I will give that pun a pass because it was acceptable. All right, so I need to figure out how to actually, you know what? Fine, because it was contextual. Listen, as far as Cam Cool puns go, it wasn't something that he actively pulled from r/dad jokes, so I will allow it as in relevant to the conversation. That is the baby steps. We are fundamentally working with baby steps. All right, let's get those parts. Look at the equipment on the table. Prototype parts. I have to remember the puns. I will soon be in slapping range. Oh, that's right, because we were working with concrete. We are not working with concrete. All right. Oh, it's a research part. Concord, sorry, concrete. Concord is something very is that's a very different experience regarding something that sinks like a rock. Concord doesn't exist. It's not real. We made it up. Complete fabrication. It never happened. Not this time. What the fuck is that from? The guy who fucking like who just constantly talks about how he's lying to you, Jonathan Franks. Yeah, it's from some show. I can't remember off the top of my head. All right, I got some fish to sell you. Why am I parking like this? This is dumb. Okay, sell the fish. Look, I cannot avoid the allegations, and it's me. Especially if, since you made the pun someone else has already made. You are not avoiding the allegations. It's from the Story Lies show. They tell you 3 stories and you gotta find the fake one. Okay, interesting. I did not realize that was a thing. Now I know, and that does actually, like, that makes a lot of sense. For, like, the style of what they got going on. What's the correct... It's... Look, I cannot... And it's not me. Wait, Drat? Yeah, you spelled it correctly. Your Honor. Who's got the deluxe, the Dell, like, Vor citation? Hold up, please tell me this is the video I'm thinking of. Jonathan Franks. I was tempted to make this a button redeem. Because if you just imagine him, like, someone doing this to you. To be fair, it is an early sci-fi show, but the pixelation is spectacular. Please, okay, unfortunately, it's not in the recommended. The version where it's all of the various questions Jonathan Frakes asks as set up for his fucking, as set up for the show. I think at one point it got posted to Blue Sky with the title VTubers trying to get chat to interact. And it was just like, this one was invented by a writer. Feels almost mean. All right. Researcher. I have those prototype parts. But now, I love those emotes. The fluffy rogue Sona's is super adorable. There's something about like the mask. You just Samuel Yed with mask. My favorite is wrong. Wrong. Incorrect. Excellent. Let me assemble a device for you. This should help you catch specimens from the greater depths. It's a little slow, but you may be able to make some more improvements. Sampling device. Oh god, oh fucking mighty. I need to move it to storage. Now I've developed a repulsion machine that should produce a bright light and emits a high-pitched noise. It should deter the creature from attacking. Or enrage it, I'm not sure. Connected to the research outpost generator. You have to return and re-engage it every few hours, but other than that, it's completely automated. Great, now let's take a look at list the specimens. Anglerfish, giant amphipod, loose jaw, and snailfish. Okay, check DMs. Kasai, what is this? This scares me. I swear to fucking Christ if this is Mariah Carey. I hate this. Kasai, why are you like this? I'm tempted to leave you unmodded for this. This is just like... This is just modern day... This is modern day SpongeBob. Like, let's be real with ourselves. That is modern day SpongeBob. To be honest with you, I think SpongeBob's a little bit better, right? All right. So we need to get a bunch of fish. Okay. Oh, God almighty. Okay. Organizing time. I need to fucking organize this inventory. Oh, God fucking damn it. I bought 2 of you. I found a gold mine. You found something. Okay. All right, let's see if we can actually fucking get the thing in the middle to piss off and stop immediately. Read previous message. Starkey, is your vagina your butt? Wrong gender. Wrong bits. Incorrect gender. Roll it back. Say you know what? I won't. I'm gonna put you. Oh, God fucking damn it! I never fixed the chat focus. I'm not saying it, chat. I'm not fucking. Why are you like this? What happened? What happened that made you all like this? I do need to know. Is this part of being a furry? A vagina, I will say though. Your repulsion machine hums and whirs to life. A few seconds later, a bright light shoots from the top and an alarm begins blaring. This researcher said this should keep the creature at bay for a time at least. Virginia? All right. Well, now we can catch abyssal creature. Oh no, you're Hadal. Hoddle? I'm unsure of the pronunciation. I just know that it is, at least it should be like title. If it's Hoddle or Hadal. The fucking sextant? Yeah, they got sextants in this water. Can I catch you? Nope, you're still Hadal. Starkey, you're including me in the chat. Regarding what? What comment did I make that brought about this comment? Fucking son of a bitch. Hot burb. Listen. It's just fun being a hot burb, okay? That's all there is to it. Yes, what happened that made chat like this? That's a good. You know what? That is a good question. I feel like Suda is like the like exception that proves the rule. for like most of the things I say regarding chat at large. Okay, let's see if we can catch some, I don't know, anglerfish or something. I need to get loose jaw, anglerfish, something or other. Thank you for committing excessive, you know, chat crimes. Thank you for your chat crimes. Go to the naughty corner. To the naughty corner with you. I need a, oh god fucking damn it, not the naughty corner. Okay, so I can't get this yet. Because I need to get the fucking, I need to get the ability to upgrade it. This is why, not the naughty corner, this is why I should be banned. Listen, if making horny comments was what got you banned here, I would have very few people here, unfortunately. At this point, the horny comments are just part and parcel of the stream. Also, we're about to run our second set of 3-minute ads. We run those every hour to turn off pre-rolls so people don't have to deal with the ads. Just join the stream. You know, feel free to, you know, go hydrate, go grab a snack. Go learn how to tie knots that aren't used for sexual purposes, but are used for the inevitable, you know, global warming that's going to cause everyone to need to be able to survive on ships. Why does such a redeem exist? I don't know, some people just want to get timed out. To be fair, it doesn't get used a lot nowadays. The time out redeem is funny. I'm not the only one with a redeem like that, so. Hi, I do have a sample for you. Anglerfish. Okay, so I'm gonna have to fucking reach Hodel, I don't fucking know. Research. Bottomless line. Fathomless winch. Okay. Again, I think I'm just gonna have to make a fucking stop by. An even funnier one would be adding to like the button press where randomly you get timed out instead of a video. That would be really funny. To be honest with you, I need to like, I need to talk to Dell and like have him help me figure out, like have him get me started figuring out how, what's it called? SammyBot works. Because when I figured, like, once I get started, I'll be able to, like, make redeems that are much more interesting. I didn't know it did that. You didn't read the text? I'm pretty sure all of my things should have text that explains what they do. If I did miss that one, then I'm sorry. All right. And the one thing is I'm just gonna need to at some point make a stop by because there's no scrap metal here. So like I do need to make a stop by one of the other locations so I can pick up some scrap metal to finish off. Okay, we got a ton of money. Yeah, I'm just missing the scrap metal for you. Anything new in the shipyard? The storage. Take you off, move you here, and I can grab this for now. All right. But no, like I do want to do like a lot more like stuff like that. Yeah, but I need to figure out like a lot of how like Sammy works with various stuff. And mostly like the other thing is just like time, unfortunately, which I know is like the fucking eternal, like, you know, the eternal refrain of my suffering is just like, but it do be true, unfortunately, that oh god fucking damn it. I'm dumb as shit. Okay, fine. Unfortunately, nowadays, I can't really afford to be slower because there's shit now that just wants me dead. But no, like adding like little things that way, like user icons appear on the screen. Because like I know you can do that with Sammy bot. There's like a Sammy overlay I got to figure out that's gonna make it a lot easier for me to set up redeems once I do figure it out. Okay, you're Barracuda. Fangtooth. Just very small fish. I need to get a fucking... What's their name? I can't remember what the name of the fish is. I swear to God, that better not be a fucking... Oh, we got a barrel eye. God, fish are weird, man. Okay, you're just a shark, so... I say just a shark, even though, like, I do love sharks. Sharks are up there in terms of, like, my favorite Sona designs. Again, I don't need you. I need a fucking... Okay, more shark. We're looking for anglerfish. Undisturbed water, oceanic. Well, come on, Gadget. Go ahead, sweet pea. Good shout for Gadget. They have the hydrate as well. Oh, fuck me. What? Oh, whales. Just normal whales. May the board fall. How dare you? How dare you? You come in here, I shout you out, and you immediately hit me with a borb. Honestly, rude. Very rude. Moderators, break his kneecaps. Do you even have kneecap? You are a slime, so I don't... Do you have kneecaps to break? Just whales? Accursed whales. Yes, sir. Hold up, what is that emote? That's adorable. Goovin? Oh, Goovin's adorable. Joke's on you, I do not in slime form. Sell. Oh, okay, so it's tap. It's okay. We'll do it. Oh, Hex. Oh, woo, welcome on in, Raiders. Glad to have ya. Welcome on in, Hex Harper. Glad to have ya. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for bringing your community over. Happy heckin' Monday. What were we up to? You were also playing Dredge. Welcome on in. For those who don't know, I'm Starkymorph, Big Chaos Crow, Internet Rice. You're every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday from 7 to 10 p.m. EST. How have you been enjoying Dredge? I've been having a lot of fun with this game. It is like a very, very cozy kind of experience. I'm still trying to figure out what to do with those touchstones. But welcome on in, Nick. Welcome on in, Hex. I guess Harper is probably preferred. Let me know how you'd prefer to be called. But welcome on in. Glad to have ya. Currently, I just unlocked the ability to fish very deep, and I'm trying to figure out how to go about. I've also been having fun. Hex is fine. Okay. Good to know. I will be sure to be cognizant. Where's the Okay, the Research Society's got to run around here somewhere. Oh, Harper, thank you for the follow. Welcome, Glad Chat. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. Right, let me go ahead and return the favor. But, you know, we are relatively... Excuse me, there's something here. Stone trembles before you, an unknown symbol... Sudden chill rushes through you, the marrow of your bones surging up your arm, your neck. A deep vision enters your mind. The green glimmer of the aurora blooms in the night sky above the resort. A distant boom shakes the thatched roofs and rouses dreamers from their sleep. The waters withdraw, exposing the coral to the warm air. Confused creatures chitter and seek out from their hiding places. Moments later, the water returns, crashing, seething, sweeping souls out to sea. Okay, so these are like memory stones almost. We found out back, no problem. Always happy to see a fellow streamer. God knows though, like, you know, I was lucky that I was able to, you know, inherit a relatively active community. So I try my best to help out others wherever I can. I'm trying to figure out what to draw my son as for Halloween. I mean, you did Digimon last year. Oh, here we are. Also, like, I'm totally fucking losing it. All right. Here we are. Go and activate the machine. And now we should be able to fish up that final piece of the puzzle. Slash, I guess the piece of the puzzle we need to get from here. Pick the most obscure character from your favorite game. Just say to, pick the most obscure character from your favorite game, just to confuse people. I'm trying to think of like who the most obscure character from my favorite game is. That's a good question. The problem is it's like, what is my favorite game? Gudra is one for me. Oh, well, you're saying as like an idea for like what to draw his Sona as. I don't like the way this one wiggles. The snailfish upsets me on like a primal level, and I couldn't really tell you why. Oh, I much prefer ancient Sinnoh's Decidui. I mean, my personal favorite Pokemon is Flygon. I am definitely a little mad that we still haven't gotten a Mega Flygon. But like, there's not a whole lot I can do about that, so. Cause I feel like Mega Flygon's such an easy sell. Am I as Gardevoir? I know what you are. Sadly, Mega Flygon won't save Flygon. I think it actually might. Flygon, unironically, was like extremely good competitively for Gen 3, and it was decent in UU. Like, I just think it needs a little bit, like, its stats are all so close to being like extremely good. Okay, sell you, sell you, sell you, sell you. I'm dumb and I need to catch. I'm dumb. Mine's Vaporeon. I need. You know what? You know what I need to add? I need to add a redeem that just sends you to hell if you've talked about Vaporeon here. No, I need these fucking fish. Don't you fucking do it. I hate it here. You little fish bastards. Well, that's like deeply annoying. I could go with my favorite Pokemon, but that feels like a backup idea. Man, I'm not paying attention. Why was there a flock of demon crows above you? Because I'm a little crazy. I've been using my Eldritch powers a little bit too much. Hopefully I can like reset the timer. Perfect. I'm actually deeply appreciative. I appreciate so much a feature like that that just like lets you like reinitiate a thing you've already like started. It's like a very small thing that I feel like very few games actually like let you do. Gardevoir accidentates a neuron close to what I like to call the cunt neuron. Oh, I should probably also get the fucking reason I came here. I mean, worst case, I just yeet one of these anglerfish back down there. Are you fucking... I was about to be extremely mad if that thing fucking showed up just to hit me. I was about to be displeased. All right. Let's go ahead and take the samples back to what's-her-face. Hold up. Okay, never mind. Yeah, we're definitely going a little bit crazy. I don't know what the fucking white fog is, but I ain't fucking with that. All right, here's those specimens. Oh, never mind. They all shake like that. I guess the snailfish is just specifically shaped in a way that I find displeasing. I have good news and bad news. Which we want to hear first? Give me the bad news. The bad news is that the sample you retrieved from the basin have dangerously high counts of cellular mutations. The good news is that I've honed in on what's causing the abnormalities in the ecosystem. This is all points to one thing. That thing in the basin is harmful to life at a cellular level. It damages everything around it, whether passively or with intent. The fish looks like a penis, a little bit. I need to write up a report on my findings. Sorry, our findings, immediately. Maybe now they'll take me seriously. Oh, how rude of me. You've done all this for me, and I've not so much as said thank you for that. Not got to say so much as thank you with. You should have this. She opens a drawer and pulls out a book. Sheepishly, she hands it to you. This is something I wrote during my studies. I think it'll be useful to you. Thanks again for your help. I recommend that you avoid the area. It doesn't seem safe to be near the basin. You're telling me. All right. Time to use the thing we got. Traverse a long distance using Manifest. Hello. God, I got a lot of bullshit here to sell. You walk in and place the jewel-crusted ring on the table by the collector. His eyes widened. We're certainly making excellent progress now, and I know what you're thinking. An item like this would fetch a fortune at any auction, but for us, its value transcends material wealth. Regardless, you are due a reward. He opens the Crimson Book, its spine cracking audibly. Selecting a page carefully, he begins to read aloud. The words sound muffled, as though he's speaking through a thick haze. You hear a growling crackling in your ears. Suddenly your vision flares and both your ears pop. He closes the book. We must keep searching. I've been thinking more on where we might find another. I can imagine all manner of detritus swallowed by the silty muck of twisted strands channels. It's worth investigating. Mark a location on your map where you can begin your search. What will you do once you have all the relics? He ponders for a moment. It's surprising, isn't it? The attachments we hold towards simple objects. But they are anything but simple. Seemingly mute articles can speak in different ways. If I showed you a childhood toy, you would be awash with forgotten memories. They hold the power to recall what was once lost. What do you know about the old mayor of Little Marrow? That stuttering old fool. Yes, I knew him. He'd join us on the water sometimes, but was more hindrance than help. He never seemed entirely with it. I can't imagine he has fared too well since I last saw him. Okay, what? Banish. The banishing word will provide you a temporary protection from most things. If spoken swiftly enough, they can be used defensively. Choose your moment carefully. The more they are spoken, the more they are understood. Interesting. So presumably that lets me yeet things that are trying to attack me at any given moment, which does seem extremely handy. The banishing word. Oh, okay, so there's a cooldown, so you can't just teleport rapidly. All right. So, Mr. Trader, I got just all of the shit to sell you. Hold up. I need to put you in storage briefly. Do not fucking turn into rot while I'm not looking. God. Okay, how much is this gonna be worth? Fucking 700. I still have more shit to sell him. Turns out treasure hunting's really fucking good work. I do need to figure out who this photography equipment goes to, though. And another, so that was like $900. All right, bench time for this frog. Thank you for stopping by. Hopefully get some good sleeps, you sweet frog. Sweet and horny. All right, here's another flag for you. Smell you tomorrow, Goobird. All right. Horny. Okay, these have been sitting out here for fucking ever, so. Doesn't what's-his-face need some of these? I think we do crabs for what's-his-face. I also need to get enough research points where I can get the, like, upgraded version of the thing that lets me, like, fish abyssal. Paint boat. Roof. Sharpen it. Okay, so I need specifically one of the variations. Malignant and cerebral. Cortex decorator and splintered crab. Dredge, I remember Limey playing this. Welcome on in, Trendy. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. Can we shout for Trendy? If memory serves, the last time you stopped by, we were playing this. But no, welcome on in. Okay, so you just any of like the weird crabs. I should be saving. Welcome on in. How you doing, you sweet bean? Was it my memory so fucked? I mean, listen, it's possible I'm misremembering. That's also a distinct possibility. I'm doing good, chilling out today. I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad because it is one of those things where it's like, you're gonna adjust bunting here. There's any leftover pigments I had to ensure a cohesive aesthetic. As you wish. What is a bunting? Okay, it's like the rope stuff. I'm back with homemade ranch. Hopefully it's tasty ranch. All right. That's right. I still need to find just a random piece of scrap steel. But you know, we've been hanging out here. It's definitely good to take like a rest when you get the chance to, because life is busy and also hard and difficult. It's hard and not in the fun way. Unfortunately, the lighthouse keeper approaches you on the deck wearing a questioning expression. You must have been around most of the islands by now. Have you found whatever it is you're looking for? Not sure. Her face softens. Remember that you are in control. If you're having doubts, it's foolish to blindly persevere. You can always look for alternative paths. She turns from you, shaking her head and muttering. She heads back towards the lighthouse. On an upswing, so I'm enjoying the feeling good right now. Yeah, that's definitely important. Like when you do get the chance to enjoy life, do it. Like don't like let yourself deal with the anxiety of like, oh, you know. Okay. My ranch tastes alright. It tastes my weakness from the habanero. Oh, you can't sell the peculiar engine. Like this is the one you start with. But no, habanero ranch, that does sound really good, honestly. Alright, hello, fishmonger. Fishmonger. Okay. But yeah, no. I'm relatively content to just, like, try, you know, trust me, like, part of me is going crazy, feeling like I'm making no progress with, oh, for fucking god damn it. I hate it here. I hate it here. Good news, my mom also got out of the hospital. That's great. That is genuinely great to hear. Oh, hey, we got a research part. What were you saying, Starky? Just like, you know, dealing with the frustration and feeling. It's one of those things where it's like, I don't know, there's like frustration and feeling like stuck in life. It's like, I know where I want to be going, but I don't know how to get there. Also, I just realized we are no longer dealing with concrete, baby, so. But you know, it's just one of those like frustrating things where it's like, I'm ready to move on with my life. And life's like, nah, that'd be too easy. you need to suffer more for character development. I feel that. I refuse to budge. You refuse to budge on what? Concrete. All right. Let's work towards getting the fathomless winch. I will stand tall on the hill that Vaporeon is hot. Listen, I'm not saying that that's disallowed, but I am saying you are unfortunately that you are very much manifesting the stereotype. My housemate is a Vaporeon Funko Pop. Oh god. Yes, character development, but it's true though. When you're through it, hopefully you feel like you learn something. I suppose the big thing that this is teaching is patience. Which, like, you know, I thought I already learned how to do this, but like, I guess not. It's like, I've already been through this. If it wasn't for that Reddit post, people wouldn't feel weird about Vaporeon. That's not, you're not incorrect. All right, unfortunately I can't fit the other thing in here. Sometimes it's easier the next time. That's fair. I just gotta figure out how to push my way forward towards the stuff that I want. It does feel like, sometimes it does feel fucking impossible, but like. All right. But no, you are correct. It's by and large, like it literally is just because of the copy pasta that people, you know, Vaporeon. Oh, that's what this looks like. Alright, so all these fish. I would try almost anything at least once. My rule is I'll try it so long as doing it, like, I'll try anything once so long as doing it won't, like, immediately, like, so long as doing it won't fuck up my life in some, like, major way. There are definitely things I look at and I'm like, that doing that will fuck up my life in a major way. And whenever that shows up, I'm like, no thank you. I appreciate the offer, but I have no interest. Okay, but will you trust someone whose favorite Pokemon is Illumise? Okay, well, what am I trusting them with, is the question. With my life? Absolutely not. There's too much whimsy and wonder in someone who, you know, who has Illumise as their favorite Pokemon for me to feel comfortable trusting with my life and well-being. Yes. But no, like... To be honest with you, like, my taste for, you know, finding certain Pokemon attractive definitely is, with my life, I would trust them. But it definitely, like, you know, lines up a little bit more towards the generic, I won't lie. Is Blaziken or Lucario okay? That's a very loaded question. I feel like if I say no, I'm creating problems for myself within my friend group. So, yes. The answer is yes. Blaziken and Lucario are acceptable. It's okay. Because it says we won't be mad. No, I can reasonably see them being pretty attractive. I saw someone make stereotypes for dating everything dateable, and oh yeah, the guy who yeah, he does I love his content. He's done a lot of like stereotypes for like different. Hold up. Because this is the builder. Hold up. Are you the person that the photography goes to? Thanks again for helping me out here. Nope, never mind, not you. But you know, his stuff is great. I know the rule got them too. Don't ask how I know. Okay, so this is cloth. I don't need cloth. I need scrap metal, and I need a decent chunk of it. Well, that's not scrap metal, but I'll take it. I kind of need it. Okay, that's getting a little silly. Perfect. Shit. I don't think I can fit another scrap metal, no matter how I finagle things. Honest question for folks, what would be your Poke team? That's a good question. I definitely feel like Flygon, Excadrill, and Corviknight are all on mine, so I feel like I'm running a sand team. Flygon, Excadrill, T-Tar, Corviknight. I need to figure out what else would be on there. Because, like, those are all Pokemon I like and also Pokemon that just, like, work well together. All right, we got the Fathomless Winch now. Okay, I don't care about the harvesting platform, so we can start working on the pots and the nests now. Well, come on in, Gladiator. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. There we go. Vaporeon, Goodra, Charizard, Lucario, Blaziken, in an ancient Sinnoh Decidueye. So I got my four. I got like the four that I think would be a reasonable bulk combination. I would need to probably look at like which Pokemon I really enjoy, like, you know, because I have done the like the like there's a quiz to like help you figure out what your favorite Pokemon is. And Flygon was up there. I remember Arcanine also being up there, so Arcanine would probably be on the team. Okay, hold up. This get a little fucking dark. There we go. Blaziken, Garchomp, Scizor, Hawlucha, Hydrapple, and Koraidon is allowed if Bravery if not. That's a good point. In my mind, I try to avoid using box legendaries. Although if I was allowed to use one, Groudon would be there. Gusly! Oh, welcome on in, Raiders! Can we get a shout out for Gusly? Welcome on in! How was art where you drawing more big men? If you've not already seen him. Gusly, heckin' spectacular artist. Drawer of the big, round, big, strong, big, soft. Go come check out. Heckin' spectacular artist. Welcome on in! We're currently just yapping. We're talking about Pokemon and doing fishing. Okay. Yeah, that was basically like there should be some wood around here. Well, but how is art? Don't ask what I would do with 5 Pokemon on my team. I swear to God, if it's just Vaporeon 6 times. Crazy Ghost, thank you for the follow. Welcome to Flapjack. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. What the? Welcome on in. I'm assuming you were drawing more big men because you know. Big men, good. Welcome on in. Also, though, Elio Macros, just Nats. Good to have you, Sweeties. Welcome on in, Gusly. Welcome on in, Crazy Ghost. Welcome on in, Jet Raspberry. Pretty good. What we're talking about, anime recommendations. Do you have any? I've only seen one of the anime this season. Oh, hold up. I'm currently experiencing imminent death by Borb. There we go. The only recommendation I have is, if I may ask for just one thing, something to that effect. If I may I ask you one final thing? That's the one, where it opens with effectively the villainess just kicking the show. Oh God. But no, the introduction for that anime is just the villainess kicking the shit out of a bunch of like extremely annoying that phase. But you know, the villainess immediately just like enters the anime and kicks the ever-loving shit out of a bunch of shitty noble people who were talking about like operating a slave trade. Let's see, capacity 4x4, 5x4, 4x4. Efficient, 2 to 3 days, around 2 days. Yield for 2 days. Okay. Oh shit, I'll check it out. I highly recommend it. It was a lot of fun watching. Okay. But yeah, no. So if you want to see that one, it's one of the things where like I have recommendations from last season. Kaiju number 8 is good. I don't necessarily know that it's astounding. As I've watched more of it. It's like it's just like a good shonen battle thing, if that's your speed. Gotchi Akuta is also very much that. If you want another like just solid shonen battle thing that like you can kind of just turn your brain off and watch. I'm trying to think of like other things. Secrets of the Silent Witch was really good from last season as well. I need to probably look at more what's going on this season. Depending on how bad you want to feel, if you want your anime to hurt you, I can also recommend Takabi's Original Sin. Because that one can and will hurt you. If I had my Pokemon team, IRL, I'd be a happy dad. Yes, give me the pain. Welcome on in, Diax. So good to have you, Sweet Bean. Beer back, let me get dinner for sure. Go grab some snacks. That tum is not going to supply itself. Okay, we got large crab pot now. Upgrade. Let's go. If you want pain, try I need to watch To Your Eternity. I've heard very good things about it. Question is, do I want more rod space? Engine space? I could probably get more cargo space. That seems like when in doubt, additional cargo space like seems universally incredibly useful. Since you're a burb, I gotta make a burb joke. What's the crow's favorite beverage? Coffee. Pretty good. Also, like, unironically, that one's just true. That one's true to form. I love coffee. It is actually like my comfort drink. If I'm having like a particularly bad day, I will just get like a nicer coffee for myself, just to like help me get through. Okay. Nope, don't need anything for you. I don't drink coffee because of my anxiety. It actually helps me because it helps me manage my anxiety a little bit, or my ADHD a little bit. So it's. Look, the worst pain I had was shooting Nekume after we were working together for so long in a game, and I won the final duel. I was lied to. Wait, what were you lied to about? I was told it wasn't gonna be sad. Wait, who fucking told you To Your Eternity wasn't gonna be sad? Because that is just straight up lying. That show is incredibly fucking sad. That's like the Ambrose? Ambrose? You told Phoenix that To Your Eternity isn't sad? He said it wouldn't be sad for a bit? No, it's episode 1. Episode 1 is where the sadness hits. Lies. Like the game, like the anime does not waste time. It opens with misery. We nor. But what about X-Nor? We X-Nor? Oh yeah, I forgot I started episode 1. I thought it was episode 2 or 3. No, it's episode 1. I haven't even fucking seen the anime, and I know episode 1 already like hits you in the dick. It immediately just sucker punches you in your emotional balls. Okay, because I'm not quite done here yet. I need to go to the shipwright because we got the fathomless winch.
Pineapple, limes, grapefruit, Starky, strawberry, banana, watermelon. Oh, sorry, I am just listing off things that are hella fruity.
Shut up. Welcome on an Emerald. Good to have you, sweet bean. You are correct. I am hella fruity, so, you know. You're just right. You're just right. Thank you for recognizing my fruitiness. I don't know why my brain chose now to remind me of those fucking... There's this very old YouTube video called Power Thirst. I think it's because my brain wanted to make the joke about the... my brain reminded me of the flirt, like the thing you can say as a flirt, like, if you were a fruit, you'd be a fine apple. But, and then my brain also reminded me of the raw berry. Oh, that's right, I can fish, I can catch oceanic fish now. Starky would be a blackberry. I can't imagine. God, I have so much space to work with now. Look at all this space I have for fish. And still, you're incredibly inconvenient to place. Okay. So next we need to go to... We went to Gale Cliffs and went to Stellar Basin. Next up is Twisted Strand. And then there's like another one. The Marrows... Okay. Want to pop in and say hi, say thanks for being an awesome bird with an awesome community. Well, thank you for stopping by. It's really sweet of you to say. Welcome on to Aether Wolfham. Give me a shout for Aether. Heckin' sweet bean. That's right, I need to get a... Hold up. Can I fish for dolphin? You get immediately... Okay, so Hisuian, Decidueye, Alolan, Marowak, Floatzel, Crobat, Wobbuffet, and Umbreon. Alright. Hold up, can I like make like a little, like a ninja star out of you? No, unfortunately. I can pack you pretty efficiently though. Although it is a little jank. Give me all the hot Pokemons, I mean, Pokemons, I mean Pokemon. I definitely, oh, Pokemon in! Oh my gosh, welcome on in, Raiders, glad to have ya! For those who don't know, I'm Starkymorph, big at Chaos Crow Internet. Bryce stream live every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday from 7 to 10 p.m. EST. How was Beat Saber? I need to get back into Beat Saber, although unfortunately I don't really, hold up. Let me go and fix the fact that I wasn't following you, but welcome on in. How was Beat Saber? I need to get back into Beat Saber. Unfortunately, I don't trust meta anymore. So it's somewhere in the pile of my shit, but I gotta at some point welcome on, Mr. Big Bun. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. At some point, I gotta like clean out my stuff because I have a not Galaxy 2, Quest 2 that I unfortunately is functionally bricked for me. These was great, a lot of great jams. I definitely, it's unironically a good workout too. My legs are exhausted from so much fit beat. Oh, that sounds about right. Surely my top 6 Pokemon ain't notorious for anything. But welcome on to Mr. Big Bun. Can we also get a shout out for Mr. Big Bun? It's surprisingly, like, it's pretty reasonable, like, to put together. Like, so long as you're, you know, as long as you're not, oh, wait, hold up. How's Dredge going? I love this game. I'm having a lot of fun with it. This is my first time ever playing it, so. Okay, time for me to figure out where I can put a crab pot. All right. But no, like, it is actually relatively easy to put together, like, a fairly competitive, like, you know, furry bait team. So long as you're, like, because, like, I think at some level you're gonna have to use some odd options. Like, I know Hatterene is definitely considered, like, Hatterene is 100% furry bait, but, like, depending on, like, where your personal, you know, where your personal break point is, it might be a little bit different. Gotta take some rest after stream, so take care for sure. I completely understand. Go take care of yourself. Go get some rest. Thank you so much for trusting your community with me. Is mine a furry bait team, bud? What's your team? Because yeah, you probably posted it and I completely glibbed on it. Very rude of you to form like that. Oh, there's actually refined metal here. Oh, did you? I think you might have posted it. I'm looking back. I don't see anything. All right, some more refined metal is going to be useful. You ever glorp so hard you get bloopin privileges revoked? Blaziken, Garchomp, Scizor, Harlucha, Hydrapple, and Koraidon. I'm gonna be honest with you. That is definitely that's a furry team. The only one there that like doesn't immediately like approach furry is Hydrapple. I'm sorry to bring this news to you. Okay, so here's a conger eel. The question is, how the fuck do I... Like, how do I age it? I just don't know what counts as bait and what doesn't. And, like, feel free to, like, because, you know, I, by no means am I, you know, I'm not the fucking oracle of the furry Pokemon teams. Like, I'm sure other people, like, have different opinions. What? No, it's a cow-nose ray. I'm sad at the prospect that the idea of these being devil ray. I've never heard them called that, but it must be anthro. That's it, just anthro. Then yeah, a decent chunk of those fall in the anthro like anthro, you know, grouping. That's like a third of Pokemon. So yeah, you would expect, you know, I fucking hate it here. All right, fine, I'll go back. Fucking jackass. Cough, cough, Incineroar. But no, like, I think, like, I think Starkey would be great as a Corviknight. Because, like, it's one of those things where it's like a density thing. Like, if you have, like, Corviknight on your team, that's not furry. Like, you know, if you have a Corviknight and then also, like, you've got, you know, like a bunch of other furry baits, like, it begins to look a little more suspicious. So it's like the distribution. All right. Okay, so we got the conger eel. I just need to figure out what to do with it. Okay, more scrap metal for you. Cough decidui, cough. I think but honestly, I've been tempted to draw myself as a Corviknight, as I do feel like that's like a very like natural fit in regards to like where, you know, like approximately where I'm looking, you know, do it, bro. Maybe Friday or like / tomorrow. To be fair, I also need to get into the practice of like actually drawing myself at like, you know, I want to start doing sketch pages. That's like something I need to get better about doing. I've got a conger eel. Let me see. Oh, it's a conger eel, all right, but it's not sufficiently aged. If I take it now, the dog is sure to snatch it before it ages fully. Please come back after it's had some time to mature. Okay, I guess we're just holding out with the fucking... We're holding out with a conger eel in my inventory. How long does it take a fish to age? Never ask a fish its... What's the joke? Like never ask never ask a fish's age, a woman herself. No shit. Never ask a woman her age, a fish its... Or fuck. Nope. The joke is dead because I can't remember. It's a woman her age, a man his salary, and then like usually they add like a third dumb thing. Never ask a fish. Never trust a fish. I recently changed my persona to be a wolf bear / Arcanine hybrid. I noticed that. I like the new design. I think it's super cute. So, what's your favorite box Pokemon? Like Pokemon that's in the shape of a box, or Pokemon that I put into the box? You want to know something? God, I'll never... God... In Viper from Viper from Kung Fu Panda are my craziest hear me outs. Godzilla, okay. I can see that. Like, Godzilla, absolutely. Like, Godzilla, especially in his current iterations, is absolutely a smash. But, welcome on in, Darius. Good to have you, sweet bean. Give a shout for Darius. Oh, for fuck's sakes, it's... God damn it. Okay, so I need to leave it... I hate it here. Alright, I have to go grab a new fucking conger eel, because I'm not about to give a dog an infected, aged conger eel. Be a cold day in hell before that happens. Like on the cover of a game? Oh, like a box legendary. I think that's probably Groudon. I think it's probably Groudon for me. And to some degree, like, I don't know if that's like just because like Emerald was my first. Really, I never would have guessed. Emerald was my first game, but I think I took to Groudon the most out of the 3 legendaries from that one. Primal or original flavor? I think both are good. Withered Ray. I fucking hate you. My man takes just enough time to fucking make me impatient. What? Huh? What'd I say? What? What? I got attacked by a fish who's just like a huge dick about things all the time, constantly. I hate him. Starky's called someone kitten. But fact, Starky makes cute noises sleeping. Shut up. I heard me name. I don't think I said Emerald. It's like a baby bear. Listen, I snore a little bit. I don't snore when I use my CPAP. Sun troubles for a sudden chill rushes through the marrow of your bones, surging up your arm. A deep vision enters your mind. A blustery wind screaming through the cliffs, diving and turning. Passes over a large wooden ship at anchor, all flags filled suddenly. A skinless face appears in the fluttering fabric. A wail of terror rises from the crew. But in fact, Starkey has called me someone kitten. No, I've just have said, I have acknowledged the fact that fucking... Oh, this is getting a little annoying. Because it is an ongoing bit that fucking Swariel calls you, or I guess Zeph now calls you their little Discord kitten. I fucking hate it here. I Tokyo drift into a position where I was just fucked. The Tokyo drift into eat shit. Yeah, that apparently have a split personality that communicated for me when I'm awake. Not. Yeah. Sleepy Phoenix is absolutely 100% a thing. I've had someone knock on my door and I'm already talking to them before. Yeah. That is apparently, that is definitely a thing that can happen. Okay. Here's hoping that you age you like age and don't immediately die. Welcome on, Izzy. Glad to have you, sweet bean. All right. I need to heal. All right. So we're definitely like gone bonkers bananas too hot crazy. But what if we kept going and kept getting more crazy? What if things kept getting worse? Go for it. You get bored eventually. I use my knowledge of how birds work, and that we get bored very quickly. My mom asked me why I think I am like that, and I think it's because she verbally attacking my sleep before I moved out. That's pretty fucking weird. Not of you, but of your mom to do that. Shit, man. I have friends who just like who could do the thing where they will just like lay down and pass out like within minutes, and I'm so fucking jealous of them, but I'm not gonna give them shit about doing that. Like that's that's an actual talent. Also, we're about to run our last set of 3-minute ads. We run those every other turn of pre-rolls. People don't have to deal with the ads as soon as they join the stream. Feel free to, go embrace the void, speak your truth, though not shall hear it. I came to eat ass and kick bubblegum, and I'm all out of bubblegum. Unfortunately, we're out of ass. Fresh out of it. I hate you. Fresh out of ass. No ass? Assless, unfortunately. Assless? It's just the problem, but assless. Alright. So I need to get, this was just like a huge distraction. I'm just here to get like a specific type of perch. I forgot about the ability to just experience anxiety. Nope. It's like tiger perch. I think it's you. No, you don't look familiar. It's a sturgeon. Oh. Wait, these are oceanic? I thought they were like lake creatures. I thought sturgeon were like lake fishing, not ocean fishing. Daddy burp. It is to some degree funny. Daddy is definitely more of a state of mind than it is a specific age, increasingly. Because there's definitely it's almost like it's like a confidence thing, I feel like. Oh, Jesus Saver, thank you for the follow. Welcome to chat. Glad to have you. Oh, okay, it's a troll. Unfortunate. C'est la vie. Moderators, break his ankles. Thank you, Kasai. But definitely, like, there's certain, like, that one was one of those instances where you're like, I'm going to scream now. There's definitely one of those instances where like I saw the username and I'm like, oh, they're about to start some shit, aren't they? And I was right. A decorator crab. Jesus, more like Jesus. Boo, hiss. All right. So I looked it up, apparently sturgeon are both fresh and saltwater fish. They can sort of handle both. That's actually really cool. I'll be honest, biology is by no means my fucking strong suit. So the idea of like, you know, whatever's going on with fish, that like they can't, cause like fish can't really do the whole, like, you know, like they're so dependent on like the pH and like the constitution of their water. They're like, I think I could keep fish, but I would definitely need to do like a substantial amount of research to figure out like what's going on with them before I would feel comfortable keeping any amount of fish. Are you aged yet? Condition rotting. Oh wait, fish have there's a condition meter. I don't know how I missed that. Generally mainly live in freshwater, but shit happens, basically similar to how some sharks can go into rivers. Okay.
Oh, come on. Well, come on, Louis. It's gonna have a sweet bean. Hold up, that's not right.
You're not a streamer, I don't think. Honestly, Godzilla being rock hard would be hot to see. There's plenty furries out there where you can find a an erect Godzilla. I actually snagged a commission slot from one of them, so in a few weeks I will be able to get another piece of art from an artist that I absolutely adore. I'm excited. I'm excited for it. I'm always happy to see more buff burb. I'm being the change I want to see in the world, and I want to see more buff burb.
Me?
Yes, you. That audio clip actually does such emotional damage to me. That audio clip does emotional damage, but for very different reasons. Buff burb. The world deserves more buff burb. I've seen YouTube comments get weirdly religious and YouTube comments that feel like it belongs on 4chan. It's just like, okay, there is something intrinsically very attention-seeking about, you know, it's like you show up at a place that like you're just visiting for the first time, and you're immediately like forcing everyone to try to like pay attention to you. I don't know. That's like the grounds by which I say like, okay, it's a troll, because it's like you don't actually, you know.
No.
It's like that is literally something that Jesus himself railed against in the Bible. The idea that like people who go about proclaiming their faith are hypocrites because they claim to be speaking for God and yet are looking for the reward of being considered devout in their time. I had someone argue that harassment is justifiable. Yeah, that's some fucking weird shit energy. It has caused nutting, oh no. Do not cause nutting. Yeah, you know what? Fair. Cause all the nutting that you wish, just so long as you're, as you are willing to deal with the fallout of the nutting.
Nut. Nut. Nut.
I don't think you guys can hear it, but every nut is like multiplied for me.
Nut.
Like every nut is 2 nuts for me.
Nut.
So like what? Oh my fucking god. This Congreal shit's gonna give me fucking agita. Or angina. Starky, that sounds dehydrating. Every nut is 2 nuts. Nah, you get used to it. Someone with a My Little Pony profile picture, even I haven't watched My Little Pony harassment is magic. Yeah, I must have missed that episode. I mean, to be fair, it is because the My Little Pony fandom, of all fucking fandoms, like there is a very weirdly high like surprisingly disproportionate concentration of like Nazis in the My Little Pony fandom, which I think is fucking wild. Like that's like you could not possibly have more incorrectly understood the assignment. Like literally, it's friendship is magic, not like that's, I don't know, man. Fascism is magic too, I guess. A decaying. Not gonna lie, I believe there's a higher power, but I refuse to believe that what exactly it is. But I believe the universal laws of religion are good, such as don't hurt. Yeah, it's to some degree. I live my life as best as I can, and if there is a higher power out there, I hope that I am living in a way that is respectful and kind to others. I guess it's like that's my big thing. It's like I don't care if there is a reward at the end of all this. I just want to live in a world of kindness, I guess. My partner could not believe fascist furs exist. Yeah, those are also pretty wild, low-key. But yeah, religion good, but perhaps good. It's like religion was a means to an end. I view it as, because like it was, and to some degree still is a you know, it is a means of like giving rules that help society and people in like groups live and thrive. Nowadays, there's, you know, the power structures that it enables are more problematic than helpful, but there's a higher power that I hope at least lets me be a fluffy uwu animal person in the afterlife. Like vegans, religion feels more like a sanity anchor. I mean, for some people, the community it provides can be useful, but like it is very much a complicated topic that's like charged, because like in the same way that like people who attack the furry community without really understanding, like there are people out there for whom the only community they have is religious, which sucks, because like people deserve a wide variety of support structures. But you know, this is a topic for probably a different stream though, because we are wrapping up actually here. Save and quits. Yes. Confirm. Go and get the outro playlist going. And let's see who's live. Let's see. It is a new week, so we could also raid into a fellow Thunderfang member. Here, let me pull him up just in case. This is the hardest part. Like, unironically, the hardest part is wrapping up, in part because I'm I struggle so hard to find, you know, people to stop by. Right over to Bran, who's doing Power Wash number 2. What's up, Crisp?
The Starky killists be like.
The Starky cultists be like, oh my god. Let's see. Let's see. It's been a hot minute since we stopped by. Actually, you know what? It's been a little bit longer since we've stopped by Pronzo. So let's go say hi to Pronzo. Here, use my emotes or whoever's emotes you happen to have. Let's go leave that sentence unfinished for y'all's detriment. It looks like Pronzo is also getting into Mega Bonk, which is a game that I personally deeply love. So, which is to say, it gives it. I don't think it's a particularly good game, but it does give me happy brain chemicals. So. But yeah, if this is your first time here, I'm Starkymorph, big Chaos Growing Internet, where I stream live every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday from 7 to 10 p.m. EST. Mostly I play indie games, however, every Tuesday and Friday for last year, and I'm happy to learn how to do some more. So if you'd like to see that, feel free to stick around. Drop a follow here to get alerted when I go live. Additionally, we have a Blue Sky if you'd like to go give me a follow there to get art, to see art that I make, art that I get commissioned, general ramblings, food pictures, art reposts, which I'm going to hopefully get better about doing. I need to repost a lot of art. I got a lot of art that apparently a lot of people have not seen, so I need to fix that. Because I also just want to like show off artists that I think are really, really cool. But yeah, so that will be on Blue Sky. I hopefully will be posting a new thing tomorrow. I got a YouTube if you'd like to catch one of the VODs there, so you know what I've been up to. I need to work on getting some of those all set up and scheduled. So that's another thing that is on the to-do list. Of course, we also have a coffee sponsorship. If you'd like to pick up some coffee from Dragon Roast Coffee, really, really good coffee. Helps supports the channel, 10% off. But yeah, we also have a Discord if you'd like to pop in there, side out Sweet Beans, see the curse content Sweet Beans post, and of course also get alerted when I go live from there as well. All right, I love you guys to bits. I will catch you tomorrow where we're going to be working on art. I think I will be trying to do a sketch page. We will figure that out then. Who knows? Maybe I'll draw a Corviknight Starky. I love you guys to bits. I will catch you tomorrow, and have a wonderful week. Bye. Bye bye.